Hi, I'm Rob, and in this Gems with War video, we're going to take a sneak peek at the new kingdom coming soon, Midnight, and its class, Nightweaver. So we've got Midnight, the city lost in time. All this information is on Terran's World, by the way. Really cool website where you can look at a lot of stuff now and coming in the future at the same time. Midnight banner, +2 blue, +1 purple, -1 green. And let's take a little look at these troops then. This is all the starting troops we're getting in this new kingdom. Bonehound, let's take a look at each one and see if it's going to be any good or not, or give it a quick overall overview. So Bonehound, he's such a numbskull. What does the spell do? Death Pack. Creates 9 skulls, summons a Bonehound, and uses blue and brown. So 9 skulls is a decent amount. It has a summon as well, which is kind of handy if in case things go wrong with that. Mana cost of 12. And the traits. First one, Song of Bones. Summon a Bone Storm at the start of battle. That actually helps the spell, so that's pretty good. Inflict Terror when I match skulls. Don't know what Terror does yet or how effective it is, but all will be revealed soon. And Inflict Death Mark when doing skull damage. Bit of a strange one, that last one, because the idea of skulls is you generate enough skulls to actually wipe someone out, and it won't give the Death Mark much time to actually get activated, but hey, it's there, so it is what it is. Not bad troop, pretty interesting. Bonehound. Let's take a look at the next one. This is due for release December 11th, so not this Monday coming at the time of the video, but the one after that. Daemon Child. Technically, isn't that every child? Technically, it probably is. Right, Dangerous Innocence is the spell. Create 7 blue gems boosted by terrified enemies at 2x ratio. So if we had all the enemy team terrified, that'd be an extra 8 blue gems for a total of 15. That'd be very good, but it depends upon how easy it is to get the enemy terrified, which we'll have to see soon. Mana colors, green and purple, mana cost of 11. First trait, Daemon Bond. Allied daemons gain 2 life. Second one is Accursed. All enemies lose 2 random skill points. And the third one is Fear Touch. Inflict terror when I match skulls. Again, depends what terror does to how good that is, but the first 2 traits are nothing special for sure. Daemon Child. Death Trap Mimic. Right, so the first spell is Rotting Treasure. Either create 9 skulls, or create 7 Doom Skulls, or create 5 Uber Doom Skulls, or explode all skulls, or what? Devour a random enemy, or death mark a random enemy. Wow, that is a lot of ors going on with that spell, and I don't mean in a rowboat either. It's just a very, obviously it's a mimic, so it's going to be a random type spell, but crikey. Anyway, the first trait for that is Bounty Hunter. It's a bounty troop. Gain 2 to 6 times the bounty score based on my ascensions. Second one is Undying, immune to poison disease, lycanthropy and death mark. And the third one is Stealthy, can't be targeted by spells. So yeah, that's actually a very interesting troop there. Death Trap Mimic. So have a look at the next one. Fear. We have nothing to fear but Fear himself. Fear, or whatever. Anyway, let's take a look at a spell. Wave of Fear. Deal magic +4 damage to an enemy, and if they have terror, deal double damage. Then inflict terror. So if you can cast that quick, you'll get the double effect anyway. Using red and purple, mana cost of 12. First trait is Brave, immune to terror. Second one is Armoured, reduce damage from skulls by 25%, which is useful. And the third one, Magic Link, gain bonus purple from the purple gem matches. Daemon Knight. Okay. Quite a mixed bag so far of these. Next up is Half Daemon Knight. You've got a fiend in me. Oathblade. Sounds interesting. Destroy a column. That's going to generate mana. Inflict terror on an enemy for each blue gems destroyed and gain barrier at a 1-to-1 ratio. Okay, that's okay. So if you can destroy 4 blue gems in that column, you're going to terrify the whole team, I presume. Red, brown and mana cost of 12. First trait is Daemon Shield. Allied daemons gain 2 armor. Second one is Fear Touch. Inflict terror when I match skulls. And the third one is Armored. Reduce damage from skulls by 25%. So again, a lot based on this terror thing. It'd be interesting to see how good this terror is. That is Half Daemon Knight. Haunted Doll. There's some cool names on some of these troops so far, if nothing else. Spell is come to life. Description, to be determined. Uses red. I don't think it's a mana cost of 3. But yeah, okay, so no actual info on that one. But, come to life. That's actually quite interesting. Is it like a resurrection type spell? That would be interesting. Lady of Bones. The mind boggles. Alright, Gothic Visage. Convert all brown gems to skulls, which is good. Give a magic +1 armor to an ally using yellow and purple mana cost of 13. First trait is Phase Shield. Allied Fae gain 2 armor. Trait 2 is Spell Armor. Reduce damage from spells by 25%. And Empowered. Start battles with full mana. So another troop starting with full mana where we can convert a colour to skulls. So interesting on Guild Wars days, that kind of thing. Fae Mystic. Okay. She's still looking for her Bone Daddy. Right. I'm going absolutely no further with that. Lady of Bones. Who else we got next? Lost Hunter. What does this thing do? Knight's Dark Call. Deal magic +3 damage to an enemy and inflict terror. Using purple, mana cost of 11. So a single colour troop there, just using purple. Daemon Bond. Allied Daemons gain 2 life. Eagle Eye. Place Hunter's Mark on enemies when doing skull damage. And a 50% chance to ignore armor with skull damage. That's actually a pretty good troop. I'm already thinking that one combined with some of those other ones which can generate skulls mentioned earlier sound particularly good. Might work hand in hand really well with them. Not too bad at all. Lost Hunter. Who's up next? Midnight Mage. Murderous Pact. To be determined. Obviously, right, no more information on that just yet. So we'll skip that one. The Queen of Wands. Ooh. Come on. Be good. Draw the Queen of Wands. Give 3 magic to all allies. There's a 7% chance of an extra turn for each red gem on board. Using red, mana cost of 14. Right, pretty cool that. Is it mana cost of 14? Usually these ones are mana cost of 6, but we'll see. We'll see about that. But anyway, trait 1 is Inscribed. Gain 1 armor when an enemy casts a spell. So not very good. Trait 2 is Revered. All allies gain 2 random skill points. And trait 3, give 1 magic to all allies when matching 4 or more gems. So not the best set of traits. That may be that mana cost actually. It's not a tarot card troop because the tarot card troops normally have a thing where they do a good status effect or a bad status effect, so that may be right on that. We'll have to see. Legendary Construct. Queen of Wands. The Midnight Queen. Do like the names of some of these, they're actually pretty cool. Black Heart. Convert all red gems to purple and convert all blue to Doom Skulls. Wow, cool. And inflict terror on the strongest enemy. Using blue and purple, mana cost of 18. First trait is Immune to Terror. Trait 2 is Mana Shield. Immune to Mana Burn, Mana Drain and Mana Steal. Trait 3, Terror Queen. Inflict terror on a random enemy when matching 4 or more gems. So yeah, that's actually quite a nice troop, that one. I like the sound of that. One of the best ones so far for me. Legendary Fae Mystic of Midnight Queen. The Midnight King. Let's see what this fella does. Inflicts terror on the 2 weakest enemies this time, and then deal magic +3 damage boosted by Daemon allies and summon a Midnight troop. Using blue and red, mana cost of 16. It's going to be legendary as well, yep. Legendary Fae Mystic. First trait, Song of Darkness. Summon a Dark Storm at the start of battle. Second one, Infernal Armor. Reflect 25% of skull damage. And third one, Royal Fury. Give 3 attack to all Daemon allies when matching purple gems. So yeah, again, mixed bag of traits there. Spell, have to see about that because it depends upon what terror does, really. Wouldn't mind not knowing what terror does. Does it say anywhere on there? Anyway, a couple more to go and then we'll look at the class. The Void Dragon. What we got? Starless Roar. Deal magic +2 damage to all enemies, so a nice damage to all troop there. boosted by blue and purple gems. Create 9 to 13 purple gems at a 1-to-1 ratio. Using blue, purple and brown, this is the mythic, mana cost of 24. So let's look at that spell again. So magic plus 2 damage to all enemies boosted by blue and purple gems. Create 9 to 13 purple gems. Oh, I see, it's the boost is to do with the blue and purple gems. And then it creates a load of blue and purple. Alright, okay, and it uses blue and purple itself. Wow, so that can self-charge and do it again. This is a potentially really good mythic. First trait, reduce damage from skulls by 30% is good. Reduce damage from spells by 25% is good. And gain 2 magic when matching purple gems. So that combination of reducing skull damage, reducing spell damage, damage to all, and the ability to self-charge and do it again. If that's all correct, that is one hell of a decent sounding mythic. Yoicks! Void Dragon, you sound good, matey boy. Undead Manticore. So it's an alive Manticore. We don't know anything about it apart from it's called Lament. Right, so now let's take a look at the class, the Nightweaver class. Right, so all these are the different talent trees. Like in Arc Mages you get Arcane, Storms and Chaos. In this you get Chaos, Shadow and Cunning. This would be the lowest ranked one, the level 1 one, and this would be the level 100 one. So let's take a look at these in turn. Demonic Rage, all Daemons gain 1 attack. So Dark Hunger, that'll be steal 1 life from the first enemy when matching purple gems. Plague Bearer, disease a random enemy on 4 or 5 gem matches. Spawn of Hell, a 50% chance to summon a hell spawn when an enemy dies. Sudden Doom, create a doom storm at the start of battle. Delirium, gain 2 magic and attack when I take damage to life. And Chaos Wave, that is all enemies lose 1 point on a random skill when I match skulls. Second talent tree is Shadow. Gloom, all purple allies gain 2 life. Next one, all Naga allies gain 1 armor every turn. Shadow's Call, a percentage chance, forget what it is now, to summon a Sister of Shadows when an enemy dies. Dusk Explorer, create a Dark Storm at the start of battle, which is purple. Stealthy, always handy, cannot be targeted by spells. Dark Venom, poison a random enemy when matching purple gems. And the good old Rising Shadows, that 7% chance to just kill an enemy when another enemy dies. Really good is Rising Shadows. And the last tree is Cunning. Hunt, that's going to be Hunter's Mark, an enemy on 4 or 5 of a kind. Then we have Knife Throwing, gain 2 magic if using a dagger. Light Fingers, gain 5 gold every turn. Backup, 34% chance to summon a bandit when an enemy dies. Goblin Friend, all goblins gain 2 attack. Dodge, 30% chance to dodge skull damage. And Thieves Guild, all rogues gain 1 magic on 4 or 5 of a kind. So on first glance, Nightweaver doesn't sound anything too fantastic. Let's take a quick look at the basic traits. Mystic Bond, allied mystics gain 2 life. Arcane, gain 1 magic when an ally casts a spell. Could be handy in a loopy team. And Knight's Blessing, give 2 magic to all mystic allies when matching purple. Ah, that changes things a little bit. That last one. Give 2 magic to all mystic allies when matching purple. Wow. Anyway, that is the troops and class from the Midnight Kingdom coming soon. If you enjoyed this video, if you found it useful or helpful, it'd be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.